Yo, what is going on? Yo, V-Rob here, and today what we got going on, as you guys can see, we're more of in a nature type setting. I just went to my back porch to record this video, but yo, I want to talk a little bit more today just about society in general. What I've been really liking as of recently, it seems like the past 2 or 3 weekends I've been posting a society, kind of like a philosophical type video, or something now you see from like a philanthropist. We've been talking about energy. We've been talking about different colors and how they can define you as a person. We've talked about mental health, y'all. And I feel like I want this to become a trend for this channel, just talking about different topics, y'all, in that nature. Because it seems like, especially for my channel, we just talk nonstop about basketball, NBA trade rumors, occasionally music, stuff of that. But I feel like always the end goal with this channel was to make it into a society platform level channel that we could help one another, help society, and that's really the end goal with this, y'all. But as of right now, my goal is to get big enough of a platform in which I can help people to the greatest extent. So last weekend, as you guys know, we did have a kid commit suicide in our school district once again. This time it was in my own high school. It really affected me like no other suicide story, because a lot of them, the 2 other ones that happened in our district, were at different schools. And it's really sad. It's come to a point where it's not even on like the news. You know, I didn't see any of it on the news. Maybe I missed it, y'all, because I do not watch that much of local news, but I'll occasionally watch like the 6 o'clock show, but I just saw nothing about it. And that is really, really sad, y'all. So I did attend the funeral. This was only the 3rd funeral that I truly remember going to. I think I went to a few when I was like really young, when we were still living in Akron. And y'all, I cannot describe to you how just the whole experience was, y'all. It was eye-opening. To me, it really was life-changing. It changed my perspective on life. I'm not going to say any names, but the family had a couple of the boy's friends come up and say a eulogy along with the father, and I feel like the eulogies from his friends just really got to me. I forget the exact quote. I'll look it up when I'm editing this video, but it's not the time in your life, it's the life in your time, or something along that nature, y'all. But basically what it means is that it's not about how long you live, it's about what you do in that lifetime. It just really changed my perspective and really made me appreciate everything more, everyone more. It was a Christian, or it was a Christian service, and it talked a lot about how Elijah from the Bible did face suicidal type thoughts in his head. And y'all, it was just a real inspiring story, and I'm not going to cover all of it. I'll put the link in the description if you guys do want to check it out. But it, like, y'all, I just have no words for the whole experience, y'all. It was very emotional. It's very emotional for me. I was sitting next to this one girl. We've known each other for a while, and we were just like breaking down the whole time. Basically where I'm going at this, y'all, it was really the one positive to take out of this situation. It was really something to see, you know, the whole community come together. I've never seen that many people from my school, from the local, you know, businesses around our town, from the families, from the neighborhoods, all come together in an event that, you know, isn't by the school, that it wasn't like a city parade. No, this is everyone coming to pay their respects, show love, send their condolences, and it just really got to my heart, you know. It's sad it has to come to this point to turn all of us, to unite all of us, but we need more of that, y'all, to prevent less of that, if you know what I mean. It seems like so many times when someone commits suicide or harms themselves or has suicidal thoughts or becomes depressed, it's because they feel alone. We need more of that comfort as a family, y'all. At the end of the day, we're all technically related. I mean, as gross as that sounds, humans had to start somewhere, y'all. I mean, we're not going to get like a Habsburg type disease or something wrong with our face if we marry someone, but you guys know what I mean? I mean, we're all one family. And it's sad throughout the years, racism, religion, disabilities, things have separated us. And it's not even just something from our physical attributes or our beliefs, not also our beliefs. Politically, we've had this system of two dominant political parties in America. We've had a system of religion versus religion. We've had a system of a king controlling a country hundreds of years ago during the Renaissance era, especially with all the countries in Europe. And you just look throughout history, there's been so many events that have just divided us. You look at the Civil War in the late 1800s for the United States. You look at certain laws that weren't passed until less than 100 years ago, y'all. Women weren't allowed to vote until about 80 years ago, y'all. And the worst part is there's still racism going on. There's still classism. I think classism is probably one of the worst ones, being signified what social class you're in by your income. And people judge you by that. By the way, I'm sorry if there's music in the background. That's not me. But you guys know what I mean? It seems like every single day there's always something to divide us. There's always a political campaign close to October and November. There's always, you know, you guys know what I mean, though? I mean, just everything has to seem like it's a competition, and it forces us to go against each other. It seems like in school that you have to be better than this person. You have to be better than this percentage of, 12th graders or 11th graders in the country. You have to be better than the person next to you. You have to have a better quiz grade than the girl sitting next to you. And it's sickening, y'all. I talked about this in my video last week. You need certain people to work at the bad jobs and the good jobs to have a running society. But we just can't go against each other, y'all. That leads to more deaths, more depression, more suicides. And it's unacceptable, y'all. Especially at the point in our country right now. And you look at New Zealand, what they have gone through the past few days. And I saw the 3 or 4 seconds. I can't even describe it to you guys. Just so many things, especially on the internet, on social media, that make us want to divide from each other. Having us feel that we have to take a stand against something else, that we have to take a stand against someone else. And it's not acceptable, y'all. You guys will see very quick, if something, which I hope not, if something tragic happens in your community, in your local neighborhood, in your local school, you will see a unify of all the students, all the families that are involved in the situation. And you'll really look at that and be like, wow, that is such a beautiful moment. But the worst part is a beautiful moment had to be shaped to something terrible, something that should have never happened. But that's what I got, y'all. I mean, just respect each other. I mean, we all love to crack jokes on each other. Y'all, I'm not saying we can't have jokes or comedy or humor, but just be a little more aware that people are going through stuff, that people are self-conscious, that people are sensitive, that people do have stuff going on in their own lives that the school doesn't even know about, that their friends don't even know about. So just be careful of your words, y'all. Don't be afraid to help each other out. Don't be afraid to help your community out, even if it isn't even for community hours. Okay? Just find your heart, find what's inside you. I mean, fam, I've coached my little brother's basketball team for the past, let's see, we've done 6 seasons in 4 years. I've had the most fun doing it. Right now, they're 3rd graders. They're going to be 4th graders next season. My little brother, Jack. We have 10 players total on our team. It's been absolutely amazing seeing those kids grow, just helping those kids. It's me and a few other of my really close friends coaching throughout the past couple years, and especially this season. It's been really amazing to see their growth, and you can really see the influence that you have on them. So, y'all, I just beg, help one another out. Don't care if it's for community hours or whatnot, because at the end of the day, our goal should be to help one another. Our goal should be, what am I doing right now that can benefit humanity, that can benefit us as a whole? Because if someone isn't doing good, if someone's depressed, we're not doing good. We're a team. We're united as one. And it just sucks we have so many distractions in life that try and divide us. But that has to come to an end. If you guys ever want to talk to me, make sure to DM me at VRob330 on Twitter. I'm always happy to listen to you guys, always happy to help you guys out. Always looked like a spy bird, if you know what I'm saying. It's like birds aren't real. But that's what I got, yo. If you guys ever need anything, like I said, just hit me up. Let's make this difference. Let's have this channel. Let's have you guys lead the change. Lead the way. Love is the new wave. All love 2019. Veer up to the thing. I'm not scared to say what I want to say because it's all facts. I'm out this thing. Peace.